guys, welcome back. I'm going to be painting the Arabian cabinet today. I also took the hood off the dually because I dented it, and I got the parts out that I need to sandblast, which I'm going to be working on this stuff while I'm waiting for the paint to dry on the cabinet. It's in the spray booth. I need to wipe it down really good, blow it off, and then put the white on, let the white dry for a while. I'm going to give it probably 2 hours and then tape that off, put the black on, untape it, and then clear coat it with a satin clear. Now, painting the sides of it white just so that the artwork stands out a little bit more, because I know sometimes like the white trim around the borders, if you put black paint behind it, it could make it look a little bit more dingy. So I have the material, so why not, let's just paint the sides white and just give it a little bit brighter of appearance. And who knows, it might even make the other colors a little brighter too. It kind of all depends. Vinyl usually has like a gray back to it, so putting it over black, it definitely would give it a darker appearance because of the black paint behind the gray. So hopefully the white gives it a little bit more of a brighter appearance. I've done it in the past, but to be honest with you, I never really looked at it close enough to... I never had like one that I painted black and white and put artwork on it and really checked to see what the difference was. So let's go in there, get it blown off really good, wipe it down, and put the white on the two sides. Show you what I'm going to be using and everything. Okay, I want to put some tape on that other tag and then cut the tape around this tags. Now, the serial number, yeah, actually I'm gonna put new tape on it. The serial number that's on here comes up as a kangaroo because obviously I'm converting a kangaroo cabinet into a Arabian, not a real Arabian cabinet. Now, I could reprint one of these and put the serial number for Arabian on there, but I'm not gonna do that because that would, if I ever were to sell it, I wouldn't want somebody to think it was real and it wasn't. So we will leave it as a kangaroo cabinet, and we're just doing a conversion to it. It's not a big deal. I'd rather be honest with it like that. If we ever were to sell it, somebody who came back here and looked at the serial number and said, oh, that's actually, this was a kangaroo, not an Arabian. But at least they know that somebody, I didn't try to pull a fast one on them or something like that. So let me grab some tape. I want to retape those up. So what I like to do is I run my fingernail along the edge of the sticker, okay? And that leaves like a little indentation so you know where the edge of that sticker is. Just run the knife along it. Oh, my dogs are freaking out at the neighbors. Spray booth is a mess. Thing needs a serious cleaning. The pickup truck is gone, and the Tato games are gone. Everything is all good. I'm no longer mad. Ready to move on in life. Keep getting stuff done. Doesn't take too long to do this. This little upper sticker probably won't survive. It's not in the greatest shape. It's some sort of a license or something. Sticker. Maybe where this came from, it had to be registered with the state or something. All right. Yeah. Okay, I have some white paint here. I'm going to mix it up with some reducer. And then we're going to blow the cabinet off one more time. before I put the white on the two sides. Then once I get the white on, we will let this thing set for a little while. So I'm gonna get this mixed up and in the gun, and we will go out there and put the white on. Probably, this stuff's pretty thick. Probably 2 coats will probably cover. Okay, it's been a few hours. Like I said, you can still see through the white paint a little bit, but that's fine. It's better than it would be black. I just didn't want to mix up more white paint and waste material that it's not really going to matter. So I'm going to tape this 2 sides off, and then we're going to put the black on, clear it, and then the only thing left to do on this cabinet is the back door, which I forgot totally to do. So I need to primer that, let it dry, and then paint it black. I'll probably actually primer that today off camera because I have to fix the hood that I took off the dually earlier because I dented it. So I'm gonna go ahead here and we're gonna get this thing taped off. Okay, I'm gonna get some black paint mixed up. I'm gonna go back out there. I'm gonna blow off the cabinet, all the spots that are getting painted. And then we're gonna put a couple coats of black on. Once the black's on, we can peel off the paper and then put the clear on. So let me get this mixed up and we'll go out there and get the black on. Okay, the black is still wet, as you can see, because it's shiny, but I'm gonna go ahead and untape the sides, just make sure I don't touch the top. And then I'm gonna let it set for a little bit, and then we're gonna get the clear on it. And be another cabinet ready to go down into the basement. Got a tiny little black dot on there for my finger, but once again, it's getting covered by vinyl. Doesn't matter. Some people commented on the video I made earlier today saying, you really didn't get any money for any of that work? No, I really did not, guys. I'm not lying. I literally spent over $1,000 out of my pocket between the 2 arcade games and that truck in materials alone. And my time. I don't care about the $1,000. I can make that back. But my time, I can't get back. So, live and learn, guys. Live and learn. So this is one of those instances on the cabinet where you can see how my white is a little bit on the light side, but this is one of those instances where it doesn't matter. It's just gonna get completely covered. As long as we have a nice smooth base to work off of, we'll be good to go. I actually think I might, this is bubbling up a little bit. Hopefully this sticker underneath it's okay. I'm actually just gonna untape this now and just clear over it. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's a satin clear anyways. These tags have some overspray on it anyways from previous people. I don't like leaving the tape on stickers for very long because it will tend to eat into it, and especially with the automotive paint, because the automotive paint eats into the tape, like makes it even more sticky, you know what I mean? So I try not to leave it on very long. We're gonna be using the Summit Racing satin clear again. Somebody messaged me a couple days ago, yesterday, and sent me a list of what he was gonna order from Summit Racing. I believe it was, I think it was single stage black. Yeah, single stage black, some hardener and reducer. So he just wanted to make sure he was getting the right stuff. So I looked at the list and said, yep, that's the stuff you want. So he was gonna paint some black stuff for one of his arcade cabinets, or maybe even paint the arcade cabinet with it. I don't know, I didn't ask. But if anybody is interested in this stuff and needs to know anything about it, make sure you send me a message and I'll help you out as best I possibly can. So, all right, I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and then I'll be back. Okay, I let it sit for about a half an hour. I was outside sandblasting, but look at how nice that finish is, guys. If you notice, I only put one coat of clear on the sides. No point in wasting materials once again. Just wanted to seal up the wood. So it turned out really, really nice. Got a nice finish to it. This can go in the basement tomorrow. I think this is part 7. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I'll have to put it in the description. I lost count, kind of. Usually I'll look before I make a video so I know, but I don't remember. So next video is going to be tomorrow night, and we are going to try to put that JAMA switcher into the Simpsons cabinet. And if it works, I'm going to give the guy money. If it doesn't work, I'm going to send it back to him. Hopefully it works, because that would be really nice if it does. So thanks for watching, guys. That's going to end this video on the Arabian. It is ready for assembly. I got to do the back door still, but I'm probably going to primer that tonight and fix that little spot on the hood. So if I'm going to mix up some primer, I'll just do it both at the same time. So thanks for watching, guys, and I really appreciate everybody who commented on my video early today. If you wouldn't mind hitting a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you guys know anybody who would be interested in stuff like this, please share my channel. That would just help me grow a little bit more, and I'd really appreciate that. Not asking for any donations or anything like that. Somebody did send me a donation today, and I thank you for that very much. But other than that, guys, that's it. Tomorrow night we'll be working on the Simpsons bowling cabinet, see if we can get that working, and then we'll go from there and figure out what I want to do next. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.